married in a hurry, say, tonight.
I'm afraid Father will insist on officially.
Oh, God. Well, I'm sure your father could even make the marriage services sound pedestrian.
Are you by any chance writing a review of it?
Forgive me, darling. It's an occupational disease. So I may give that play a good review tonight.
Don't pretend you love me that much, darling.
Be sure to tell your father not to wait up.
I think I better tell him to wait up.
I'll telephone Walter Winchell to publish the bans.
Nevertheless.
All right, everything formal and legal, but no later than next month.
Oh, I'll go over and talk this over with Father and we'll set the date.
Oh, wait. I'll have to see what's in rehearsal. There'll be a lot of opening nights in October.
Good day, Mortimer.
Good day, Mr. President.
What news have you brought me?
Justice, Mr. President. The country is squarely behind you.
Yes, I know. Isn't it wonderful? Well, goodbye. Goodbye.
Where are you off to, Teddy?
Panama!
Panama's the cellar that digs locks for the canal.
He's very kind of you. You were very sweet with him.
Well, Teddy was always my favorite brother.
Favorite? There are more of you?
Yes. There's another brother. John.
I've never heard of him. Your aunt has never mentioned him.
We don't like to mention Jonathan. Jonathan left Brooklyn early by request. He was the kind of boy that liked to cut into worms in two with his teeth.
What became of him?
I don't know. He wanted to become a surgeon like grandfather, but he wouldn't go to medical school, and his practice got him into a lot of trouble.
Aren't you two going to be late for the theater?
Oh, no, we don't have to start for another half an hour, darling.
Then I'll leave you two alone together again.
Oh, please don't, darling. I'm going to run over and talk to Father. He likes to pray over me a little before I go out with you. I'll just come to the cemetery.
If the prayer isn't too long, I'd have time to lead you beside distilled waters.
Mortimer, that's the first time I've ever heard you quote the Bible. We knew Elaine would be a good influence on you.
Oh, wow. Oh, by the way, I'm going to marry her.
What? Oh, darling, that's wonderful! Martha, get in here! I have the most wonderful news. Mortimer and Elaine are going to be married. Married? Oh, Mortimer! We hoped it would happen just like this.
Oh, Elaine must be the happiest girl in the whole world.
Happy? Just look at her leaping over those gravestones. Say, what's that?
What's what, dear?
That's that bird. That's a Bordonia carnina.
Oh, no, dear. That's Emma B. Stout ascending to heaven.
No, no, standing on Miss Stout's left ear. That bird, that's a red-crested swallow. I've only seen one of those before in my entire life.
I don't know how you can think about birds at a time like this.
It's a vanishing species. Thoreau was very fond of them. Oh, by the way, last week I left a chapter on my book on Thoreau around here. Have you seen it?
Well, dear, if you like to hear, it must be around here someplace.
Well, what are your plans? What can you tell us about Elaine?
Elaine? Oh, yes. Elaine thought it was brilliant.
What was, dear?
My chapter on Thoreau.
Well, I think when Elaine gets back, we ought to have a little celebration. Is there any more of that Lady Baltimore cake?
Yes.
And I'll open a bottle of wine.
Oh, and to think it happened in this very room.
Where can I put those papers?
Well, with your fiancé sitting beside you tonight, I should hope the play would be something romantic. What was the name of it?
Murder Will Out.
Oh, dear.
As soon as the curtain opens, the first thing you're going to see is a dead body. Ah! Oh, Joanna and Dobby, come out here quick!
Yes, dear.
You gonna make plans for Teddy to go to that sanitarium, Happydale?
Oh, yes, Dr. Harper was by today with the papers.
Bring them here, please.
Here they are.
He's gonna sign them right away.
That's what Dr. Harper thinks. This way there won't be any legal trouble after we pass on.
He's downstairs in the cellar. Go get him up here right away.
Oh, no, there's no such hurry as that.
Teddy has to go to Happydale tonight.
Oh, well,
Well, when Teddy has his mind on the cellar, you can't get his mind on anything else.
Right away, I tell you, right away!
No, dear, that's not until after we're gone.
Darlings, frightfully sorry, but I've got some shocking news for you. I know we've all we've humored Teddy because we thought he was harmless.
Why, he is harmless.
He was harmless. Why, that's why he has to go to Happydale. He has to be confined.
Confined? Mortimer, what has made you turn on your own brother?
You've got to know sometime, darling. Might be now. Might as well be now. Teddy has killed a man.
Oh, nonsense, dear.
There's a body in the window seat.
Yes, dear, we know.
You know?
Yes, and it has nothing to do with Teddy.
He's one of our gentlemen.
How can I forget? Who is he?
Oh, his name's Hoskins. Adam Hoskins. That's all I really know about him, except that he's a Methodist.
That's all you know about him. Well, how did he get in there?
He died.
And Father, men don't just crawl into window seats and die.
Oh, no, he died first.
How?
Oh, he drank some wine with poison in it.
How did the poison get in the wine?
Dear, we put it in the wine because it's less noticeable. When it's in tea, it has a distinct odor.
You put it in the wine?
Yes, and I put Mr. Hoskins in the window seat because Dr. Harper was coming.
So you knew what you'd done. You didn't want Dr. Harper to see the body.
Well, not at tea. That wouldn't have been very nice.
So,
Well, now you know the whole thing, and just keep it to yourself, and don't you tell Lane. Oh, by the way, Abby, I dropped in on Mrs. Schultz this afternoon. She's feeling much better, but she'd like us to take Junior to the movies again.
Well, then we must do that tomorrow or the next day.
Yes, but this time we'll go where we want to. Junior's not going to drag me to another one of those scary pictures.
Oh, yes. Al? Yes, you know who this is? Yes, that's right. Say, Al, when I left the office, where did I say I was going? Yeah. Well, it would take me about a half hour to get to Brooklyn. I must be here. And Abby and Martha, come out here. Come out here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
What are we going to do about what, dear?
There's a body in there.
Oh, yes, Mr. Hoskins.
Oh, whatever his name is, we can't just leave him in there.
Oh, we weren't planning on it, dear.
Teddy's down in the cellar digging a lock.
We're going to bury Mr. Hotchkiss in the cellar?
Yes, dear.
That's what we did with the others.
Well, you can't just... Others? When you say others, do you mean others? More than one others?
Yes, now let me see. This is 11 now, isn't it, Abby?
No, dear, this makes 12.
Oh, no, I think you're wrong. This is only 11.
No, dear, because when Mr. Hoskins came, I remember thinking it would make an even dozen.
But we really shouldn't count the first one.
Well, I was counting the first one, so that makes it 12.
Oh! Hello? Oh, yes. Al, yes.
Anyway, they're all down in the cellar.
No, Al, listen. I'm sober as a lark, Al. I'm just feeling a little Pirandello. He's a playwright. You wouldn't know. Listen, Al, I can't cover that play tonight. No, Al, I just can't cover it. Get a hold of George or somebody else. Now, Al, this is my department, and I can't cover that play. Now, where were we? 12?
Yes, Abby thinks we should count the first one, and that makes 12.
Oh, here. Take a seat. Now, who was the first?
Mr. Midgley. He was a Baptist.
Although I still don't think we can claim full credit for him, because he just died.
Martha means without any help from us. You see, Mr. Midgley came here looking for a room.
It was right after you moved to New York.
And we didn't think that good room should go to waste.
He was such a lonely old man.
All of his kith and kin were dead and left him so lonely and forlorn.
Oh, we felt so sorry for him.
And then, when his heart attack came, and he sat dead in that chair, looking so peaceful, we knew at that moment that if we could bring other old men to that same peace, we would.
You just stopped dead right in that chair? How awful for you.
Oh, Oh, no, dear. It was rather like old times. Grandfather Brewster always used to keep a cadaver or two around the house. You see, Teddy had ridigging locks in Panama, and he thought Mr. Midgley was a yellow fever victim.
That meant he had to be buried immediately.
So we all went down to Panama and put him in the lock.
That's how all this started, the man just walking in here and dropping dead?
Of course, we realized we couldn't count on that happening again. So,
You remember those jars of poison that have been sitting up on the shelves in Grandfather's laboratory all those years?
you know your Aunt Martha's knack for mixing things. You've eaten enough of her piccoli.
Well, dear, for a gallon of elderberry wine, I take 1 teaspoonful of arsenic, a half a teaspoonful of strychnine, and just a pinch of cyanide.
Should have quite a kick.
Oh, yes, one of our gentlemen found time to say how delicious.
Well, I'll have to get things started in the kitchen.
Oh, I wish you could stay for dinner.
I'm trying out a new recipe.
I couldn't eat a thing.
Oh, well, I can leave you alone with your thoughts.
Loja! Oh, it's you.
Don't be cross, darling. Well, Father could see that I was excited, so it made me hard to get away. But listen, he's not going to wait up tonight.
Well, you run along home, Elaine, and I'll call you up tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh, you know I call you up every day or two.
But we're going to the theater tonight.
No, no,
Well, why not?
well, something has just come up, Elaine. We're not going to the theater.
Well, what's wrong? Mortimer, you've lost your job?
Oh, no, I haven't lost my job. Just something very important has just come up, and I can't go to the theater.
Well, certainly you can tell me if we're going to be married.
Married?
Have you not forgotten that 15 minutes ago you proposed to me?
Oh, yes, didn't I? As far as I know, that's still on. Now you just roll along home, Elaine, and I'll call you up.
No, I'm not leaving until I've had some sort of explanation.
Elaine! Hello? Yes, Al, yes, yes. Can you hold on 1 second, Al? Yes, I know it's important. Just 1 second, please. Listen, Elaine. You're a sweet girl, and I love you. Something very important has just come up that I have to attend to. Now, please just go home, and I'll call you up in a little while.
Don't try to be masterful.
Elaine, when we're married, and I have things to attend to, I hope you'll be less tedious and uninspired.
And when we're married, if we're married, I hope I find you adequate.
Elaine! No!